Hi friends, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel Leela WebDev. In the previous video, we have created the two routes, that is nothing but the home page and also the secret page. And we don't want the user to access the secret page without the HTTP authentication. If you try to see right now, the secret page, we are able to access it without any problem. And the home page also we are able to access without any problem. So that's okay, fine. But we need to make this secret page not able to access this without the HTTP authentication. Now, how we can add this HTTP authentication to this one in Node.js? In Apache, we have seen that. So we can add auth type, basic auth. So like this, we can give auth user file, and these all things we can give. But now here, how we can give is node server. So let's try to see it. So here, this is the secret, right? So I am adding a middleware into this one. So middlewares in Node.js means, so for example, if it is proceeding to the next line, it will go through the middleware. If you mention any middleware, it will go through the middleware, and it will check that whether it can pass this middleware or not. If this passes only, then only it will go to the next line, like 17th line, or otherwise 15th line only the execution will stop. So this is the usage of this middleware. So now here middleware can be used with this app.use. If you want to learn more about this middleware, I have already explained in the Node.js course. You can go through that course. And I am creating a separate file here, authenticate.js file. Okay, so this is the authenticate.js file. And now here we need to use this authenticate.js file. For using this authenticate.js file, first we need to create a function. Okay, and we need to export this function. So here we need to export this function. That's it. So we have created and we have exported. So like this we need to use it. And now here I can use this authenticate. So that's it. Now this app, so /get, we can it will execute without any middleware. After execution of this one, it will go through this middleware and it will check that whether it has an access to this secret or not. Or otherwise you can write wherever you want this one, and you can mention this for this URL I want this middleware, like this also you can mention it, not a problem. So this all depends on the different scenarios. I don't want to go deeper into the Node.js thing, so just I want to complete this task itself. Now we got the authenticate. Okay, and authenticate takes the 3 parameters. That is nothing but 3: request, response, and next. Here you'll be having a next. So which if you pass this next, okay, if you pass this next, then this this middleware is passed. If you try to see here the secret, now let's try to restart it again. Normally we can use the node one, so but this one is a simple thing, right? So I am using the node only. So I am restarting this one again. So now here it is listening. So if you try to go here and if I try to refresh this page, now we are able to see this is a secret message without any problem. Okay, so now when you pass this next without any error, then the middleware will think that okay, so the nothing is happening here, so nothing problem is there, so I can pass to the next line. So the execution can pass to the next line. If this authenticate passes any error here, if it passes any error, any text or anything, so if any error means, then it will stop. So that is the thing. So first what I need to do is here, first let's try to get the request headers. So request headers, how we can get is request.headers. Okay, and if you try to console.log of request.headers, so I will try to show you request headers so that you can be able to understand. So right now it will be not in the Windows inspect element, Chrome inspect element, it will not be visible. It will be visible in this what I can say, in this console, in the terminal. If I try to refresh this secret page, okay, so now if you try to go into this one, here you will be able to see all the requesting headers, all the headers that has been sent by the browser. Okay, now in this one I need to check that whether with so whether any authorization is there or not. So here I need to check that let auth token, so auth token is present or not, I need to check. So that is nothing but request dot headers, or otherwise I take request headers dot authorization. So I will check for this authorization, whether this authorization token is not there or not. If it is not there, so first we will try to write if it is not there. So what I need to do, so if it is not there, then let's create a new error. Okay, let's create a new error that you don't have access to the file. So I am writing like this: you don't have access to the file, and we need to keep error dot status. So status is equal to 401. So it's a bad request, and we will send this error. Okay, that's it. So now if it is not there means, then we need to send it like this: you don't have access to this one. So now let's try to refresh this one. Let's see whether it will work or not. So I'm thinking. So now if I try to refresh this file, so now you don't have access to the file. We are able to get the error, and here we are able to see that it is in 401 unauthorized, and we are able to see that you don't have access to the file. So up to now, so it's very fine. So we are able to see this one. So it's so far so good. But what I need to get here, the thing is, I need to show the login form. So the browser's inbuilt that username password asking that pop-up will be there, right? So I need to show that pop-up. So I don't want to get this one. So I don't want to show this error thing. So here you got the 401 bad request, fine. But I need to show the pop-up thing. How we can show this pop-up? So whenever you are trying to show this pop-up, so what we need to send? We need to send the response header www-authenticate basic. Okay, we need to send this authenticate thing. So how we can send here? So we have the response, right? This is the response, and here I can write something like response.setHeader. So you'll be having a method setHeader, and here I can write authorization, and I can mention it as, so not authorization, sorry, www-authenticate. Okay, authenticate, and I can write the basic. That's it. So now I am setting the header. Now let's see whether it will work or not. So here I am stopping this one. Let's try to, server port is listening. And here if I try to go to the home page, so far so fine. Home page I am able to access it. And if I try to check the secret, boom, we are able to get the pop-up. So how we are getting, how we are able to get the pop-up? Because of this www-authenticate basic. So we are trying to send the header to the browser. So response, this is called as a response header. So now we are able to get this one. Now I will write some passwords like Leela and Leela, and I want to get the sign in. So this time we are able to get the 200 OK. Why? Because so we are able to get the secret message. Why? Because so here auth token is present. Okay, auth token is present. Right now I am sending the auth token, right? That is nothing but authorization. If you try to see here in this one, so in the request headers we are able to see the authorization. So authorization is trying to send. Now what I need to do, I need to take this authorization and I need to check that whether the username password it is trying to send is correct or not, and we need to do all those things, right? So now if path token is not present, then we are able to do. If it is present means then we need to parse it and we need to split it. We need to take that base 64 encode and we need to decode it, and we need to check that username and password is there in our list or not. Then we need to allow, or otherwise we should not allow. It should be failed. So that is a thing also we need to write. So this is how we will be writing the Node.js code. So now here what we have did here. So next of error. So when anything error passing means, so automatically error will be showing. Or otherwise you can also send response.head and response.status code is equal to 401. Like this also you can send it, not a problem. So now here what we have did. So we have used the middleware, and in this middleware we are trying to check that whether the header is present or not. That is nothing but authorization. If it is not present means then I am trying to send the response header www-authenticate, and I am sending an error status message. Okay, when the authorization is present means then automatically we are trying to send it. No, but now here we need to write in the next scenario, we need to write whether the username and password that is the user is trying to send is correct or not. Then only we will be sending, or otherwise we will send again the www-authenticate to sign in again. So this is how we will be doing. In the next video you will see the authorization thing. Hope you understood about this authentication, authenticate thing and a middleware thing in the Node.js. If you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you.